So, Jesus was the strongest man that ever lived. He was the king of the universe. He didn't have to die on the cross. He chose to die because he loved you. And him dying was the only way for you to not have to go to hell for eternity. For you to not have to spend an eternity separated from Jesus, who is the author of life. Right? He didn't just come here as a man. He was in heaven with God before he came down to earth. He chose to come down and be born. He chose to give up all the privileges and all the glory and all the perfection of heaven. You know, as you know, I'm guessing he was probably a spiritual being. We don't know everything. You know, when we get to heaven, I think we'll have more understanding of these things. And some people do seem to get understanding this side of heaven, but not everybody. There's scriptures about that as well, right? But at any time, Jesus could have just decided he didn't want to go to the cross. But he chose to obey the Father so that you and me could have life abundantly here and into eternity. And I am presenting myself today, like trying to be humble. I was the most wretched sinner, right? I was the most least likely to succeed. Like, yeah, okay, I was good at school when I was younger and I got off on the wrong track. But once I went down that track, you know, I was heavily into drugs, right? Heavily into alcohol, heavily into immorality, sexual immorality, right? I was a lost cause as far as the world is concerned, right? And even since I became a Christian, I've been through a lot.